Hello, so we are back in Riverview for another makeover. And the project I have in Riverview is to do the different lots one by one, either a makeover or if it's a rabbit hole building or if there is nothing there, I'm going to do Let's Build. And this time it's going to be a makeover, and it's going to be a house, a residential lot that I'm going to turn into a community lot. First, I'm going to pin on the screen the previous videos, the playlist with all the previous videos, and then let's have a look at the lot in question. So as usual for these makeovers, I'm trying to follow what's indicated when there is a description. So this one I've read before, and so I know it might suit what I have in mind, which is to turn it into a nectary. So let's see, it's Cyprus Villa, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it's very big, 60 by 60. Reminiscent of the old country, this picturesque small villa is sure to impress. With ample acreage, it could become a working farm or a weekend getaway. So a working farm and a weekend getaway both could work for a nectary. Though weekend getaway, I think the house is pretty small, even though it's a big lot. So we'll see, but I don't think I'll turn it into something like an inn. I might go more with private quarters for the owners upstairs or something like that. But we'll see. Let's have a look at the lot before starting on the renovation. So of course a lot of cypress trees. I'm going to have to keep at least some because of the name. So it does have a distinct style compared to other buildings I've done in town. It's very different. That would be the reminiscent of the old country part, I suppose. I've never made it over before, so I don't really know all the details. Like, I didn't realize that there was no foundation there, which is a bit surprising. 2 lounge chairs, and there is a funky balcony here. Not sure I'm going to keep it. I might go, because there is nothing there and not really a point to it, so I might just put the rooftop over there too. I really like the front porch though, what they did with the balcony. And there is a barn over there with a second floor. Ooh, pretty cool. And that area is very neat. Like, there is a grill, barbecue grill, and then a picnic table. Let's go inside. So there is a parking garage here, and then stairs leading to a loft area. Okay, lots of lamps. Oh, I like this area too. There is an overhang. Yeah, the roof work is very neat. I like it. And even that awning part over there. The lot is very big, so 60 by 60. I don't know where is the edge, maybe here. Oh, even farther back. Oh, don't know what I'm going to do there. I'm thinking of having more grape vine, more sorts of grapes here and there, and have like a smaller barn or something, another building. So, quick look at the interior. I'm just going to go overview because, oh, let's go live mode, my bad. Yeah, I'm going to turn it into a community lot, so there won't be like, or maybe, yeah, I might keep a bedroom upstairs or have a hidden room marker. Depends if, I don't want to change the floor plan really, but I'm going to add their room for like 1 window over there. So I'm going to add a basement here, half basement, meaning that I have it in the foundation so that there is more room to have for the store or the restaurant area. Yeah, forgot to say, I'm going to have the bistro, a rabbit hole rug here. Totally forgot about that. So that's one of the ideas I had to have more of a posh restaurant in town, and it was to have the rabbit hole rug for the bistro in that on that lot. A bit of a high-end type of restaurant, nectary, So the idea would be to have a store area. I'm going to keep the kitchen, I think, here. And I'll use the circular staircase so that there is more room, and use the whole, it's covered, the whole terrace. There is a roof over it, so they can use it during winter. The restaurant area also mostly outside and with a few things to do. So those are my ideas for now. Let's see how it develops and if I go back on some things. That said, let's get into this one. So, Cyprus Villa. So, the house is now a community lot. And, well, no, not now. I started with it as a house, residential lot. And then once I was happy, I had collected all the stuff I needed from the residential lot catalog, meaning that there are objects that are not available when it's a community lot. And afterward, I turn it into a community lot, and it's a nectary. And on the lot, there is also a rabbit hole rug for the bistro. So that's the one piece of CC there, and I'm going to put a link below in the description box to that rabbit hole rug. It's just for the bistro, so that's pretty cool. There is not the one I used to have. There was the bistro and something else attached to it, like maybe the journalism career plus the business center or something like that. Don't remember, but yeah, it was not a standalone bistro. Here, that link, it is a standalone bistro, and yeah, very nice. So then the house, I've tried to keep it small, so I haven't done big add-ons to it, not from the outside. The one add-on is the half basement. I'm calling that a half basement. I don't know if it's the technical term, but it's the basement in the foundation where they have windows, so it's not totally underground. And that's where there is more of maybe a party vibe, but not that. I've put a TV, I think. Well, we'll see that later. But yeah, that part is accessible. What is not accessible anymore is the upstairs, the second floor, where I wound up putting a level skip marker. At first I wasn't sure. I had put a hidden room marker there, thinking that it could be the NPC apartment, and also the quarters, the living quarters for the people running the place. But I also had on the landing, I don't think I've removed it, but there is a level skip marker, so it's not really visible. There should be a crib for a baby to sleep in case there is one visiting the lot, which I don't think is going to be something they do autonomously. Maybe if it's the active family, because nectary is that's a lot assignment from World Adventures, and in the worlds from World Adventures there are no babies nor toddlers there, so don't think they are going to visit by themselves. But if it's the active family, there are a few objects to occupy, to keep them busy while the family is eating or doing nectary stuff. I did not have it as a wedding venue, mostly because it's not a lot where a nectary is not a lot where you can throw a party there. So there are very specific ones. I think there is like the nightclub, you can do that, big park, the art gallery. I'm forgetting a lot. One from Showtime too, and Don't remember if in a small park you can do that, maybe. And so yeah, so that cannot be a place where you can throw a party calling on the phone to have and throw a wedding party either. So that's why I did not put anything for that, except I've used the wedding arch twice as an element of decoration for the landscaping. Yeah, let's go with that. So twice on each side of the main house, I've put it as a gateway to the back gardens. Then, perfect segue, the landscaping of the lot. So that's the first part, because I did a second part later where I was more focused on the plants, the grapes and fruit trees, but that will be later. So here it's the more like the layout of the gardens, where to place where, and the tracing the different pathways there, how many trees I was going to keep, because there were so many cypress trees. They were a bit blocking the view on the front, and I've added quite a few flower bushes, mostly around the house. I've replaced actually the ones that were there, the blue ones. I think the blue ones were the original ones, but then I wanted more autumn colors there, so I went with more like yellow ones in some rose bushes too, so red ones, and also added some autumn colored trees there. And what else? I have to say that since it's a big lot and there are so many, it's very lush. It takes some time to load in build mode, so not that long, but it's longer than a regular lot. When you go from live mode to build mode or buy mode on that lot, it is longer than usual. And what else? Oh yeah, so on that lot I thought maybe I wanted to go with also the old country vibe. So at first I had different statues and I was trying to see how I could fit them on the lot. I wanted only using one and did a sort of fountain, but I think it's later for the fountain. And here I'm building sheds, a small building in between the two areas where they are going to have plants, harvestables there. And at first I was thinking more of a tool shed, but then I wanted to have the workshop to make nectar, not too far from the area where the plants were, and so I converted it in a way. Wasn't what I was aiming to do at first, but then it seemed logical to have the nectar making stuff over there and have more of the restaurant vibe. And again, it's not a really party vibe inside the main house, but more something more for the customers there, and maybe the shed can be the workshop. So it's not for everyone visiting the lot. Some are just visiting to buy some nectar, and if they want to make some nectar, it's more on the outskirts of the lot. It's farther out. And then back to the main house. So the layout is not that different from the original house. So the kitchen is at the same spot. I've just added a door so that there is a back door leading outside, and it's an open plan. I was looking for the word, with the store, the shop, with as the main room, and which is, well, there is more room because I just did a bump out for the main door so that it was easier to access the lot. So the main door is with the front porch, and then there is a main room with a few nectar racks, the register for to buy nectar there, and the kitchen, which is accessible, but I've play tested the lot, and oh yeah, I've put a nectar rack on top of the counter, and they did try to get some nectar from there. They were able to, because they just floated to the nectar rack and got some there and floated back to the ground, so all was well. And then there was the dining room. The dining room is still dining room. There's just one table there because there are 2 doors and one archway, so couldn't fit the more tables nor more chairs there. There's also a high chair for a baby or toddler, and toy chest there. So for the vibe, I also tried to go a more high-end kind of restaurant, nectary, but I also wanted it to have a rustic vibe, again to go with the atmosphere I'm going for. That town, it's a small town and there are a lot of farms around, so I wanted to have a mix there. So that was the idea, mixing. For instance, the bar stools are more intricate and detailed, and even the color or the texture on the cushions is more, it looks softer, and still the color I went with a wine red. And for the tables, or what I use, it's end table that I've put inside the high table for the bar stools, and it's to pretend that it's like a barrel at the bottom. And there is one from the store, but it's a paid item with barnacle bay. So if I could use it, I would have used it there instead of using that end table. That is, I think, I'm going to say it's from Appaloosa Plains, from Pets, not sure, but I think it's from Pets, this one. The wood texture I'm using there and on the tables is it's rougher, it's more like older looking wood there for the texture, and I like that contrast between the chairs that are posher looking and the tables that look more rustic. So yeah, that was the idea there. And I've used the buffet from the resort, Island Paradise, but I have a mod to make them available, so I'll try to remember and link it also below in the description box, so that it was possible to have the buffet there even though it's not a resort. And a few toys for the kids, and I've added the shuffleboard because there was room, and I was thinking that they could, if they want to keep busy on the lot. Since it's such a big lot, might have been like something somewhere where they go for the whole day. So I was trying to have a few items they could use during the day and not get bored too fast. So then, second round of landscaping, and more like the back gardens this time. And I've also tried to keep at least the shape of that small courtyard area that was in the back, and turned it into a fontaine using that statue. That's the only statue I've kept. Also, at first I made a maze on the side, but I removed it. So I've removed the footage when I was doing it, and I was trying then to fit some lights over there, and then I wanted to have maybe at the end of one of the paths some fruit, more not original but more rare ones, like the live fruit or stuff like that. But I did not place those on the lots. I prefer to landscape a bit more so that it looked not as empty as it used to be was before, but there was already so many stuff that the maze was a bit too much, I think. So maybe on another lot, but maybe not in that town. Well, I don't know yet if I'll have a maze somewhere, but that's something. It was a bit too much, I think, on this one, and already so many spots to go to. And this one is the beekeeping boxes, the beekeeping area, where there are 5 beekeeping boxes, and yeah, they can use them. And then back at the front, trying to work on the sign, and then at the back, the shed that became the nectar making workshop. So on the first floor, ground floor, there are 2 nectar making machines, and then I added a basement, a real one, this one. And downstairs there are a few nectar racks. Also, I'm pretending that's where I'm labeling the bottles and stuff like that. So, and there is a small bathroom downstairs. So there is the main bathroom with the toilets is in the main room, but the bathroom downstairs, this one, there is also a shower if they want to shower after making some nectar. And there are also the spray thingy from Ambitions, so that they are sprayed before doing some nectar. It's not very hygienic, those machines, but yeah. So yeah, downstairs in the basement, I've added nectar racks, and these, I don't remember if it works well. I haven't really playtested that, so I've playtested the lot a few times. Hopefully I've done all the different areas, but there are some things that are not that big. I haven't really I mean, they're not preventing the Sims to go somewhere or do something. It's just I don't know if it's better or not that way. So one of the things I did is in these nectar racks, I've instead of choosing the option of having them having buyable nectar or testable nectar, I went with the treasure component. You know, you can choose in some of the chests and the nectar racks. So that's the World Adventure option, where you can have it as a recurring treasure or a one-time deal. And some of them seemed like more special, so I tried to have these here. So if they want to try the special nectar, hopefully it works. It's those nectar racks here in the basement. It's not a secret basement, but I guess it's not the first place the Sims are going to go to, or even the regular visitors are not even going to go to the back of the lot to that shed to get some nectar, so it's half hidden. Then planting plants, planting grapes, and also an orchard with a lot of fruit trees. I don't think I've put all of them because I don't remember planting a banana tree there. But I think the grapes, all the different types are there. And yeah, the fruit trees, most of them. Not the banana one, but might be the only one that is missing. Except for, like the money tree, I haven't put that one. And also the store ones. Are that tree from the store? I know there are a few plants like strawberry bush, but raspberry one. And I'm trying to think if there are trees. Maybe pecan tree? Or is it a CC one? Okay, two. Yeah, no, not just the one from the EPs and base game. And it's already quite a few plants there. I'm not going to need that many, but at the same time the lot is so big that I didn't want it to look too empty. So that's why the both fruit gardens are they're pretty big. it's not that there are not that many plants for the orchard because the trees they take more room. The grape one it's large. So then the finishing touch. Oh gosh, that's a long voiceover. I feel like I've been talking forever. So the finishing touch, it was hopefully I haven't forgotten anything because it's a very big lot again. I'm repeating myself quite a bit. Sorry. And I feel like I've hopefully not forgotten anything, but there might be a few things that I've forgotten to recolor or adjust. I'll do that for the save file if need be. And yeah, that's I've playtested it a couple of times with different Sims, and it seemed like everything I wanted to. Oh, I haven't playtested the beekeeping area, and there is a shelf that I haven't used in another lot, so I don't. Yeah, that's something I'll do a correct if it's not working for the save file, but hopefully it is working. Fingers crossed. So a quick overview of the lot. I'm so tired, I feel like I'm sleep talking, but let's do it. The whole property here with the barn, the original one here with the garage door, the main house, and then the original side garden was over there, I think about that size. So I've kept it here because there was only grapes there, and I've kept the grapes and added some more, and that's the orchard over there, and then I've added the shed. So let's go first with the barn. Oh yeah, and the beekeeping boxes are over there. The barn area, in my mind, it's mostly for the staff, because there is a small den area here, and downstairs a bathroom. I haven't put a parking space here, but there is a dumpster, a few bins, courtyard for maintenance purposes, and then there is still the picnic area here. The door is leading to the garage, the barbecue grill still there, and there are a couple of chairs over there. Then the main house, so as I've said, there is a Lovotka marker on the top floor. The main floor is a bump out for the entryway, main room, nectary register, a kitchen. So in my save file, I'm going to replace these ovens by the restaurant one from the store, and then have menus on the different tables so that I can use it as a workable bistro. Then a few bar stools, nectar racks, circular staircase. Let's go downstairs. There is a room with with a big bar, a TV here, more nectar racks, and then the bathroom with 2 toilets and 1 potty for a toddler. Upstairs, the terrace area, so there is the door is here, and there is another one there, and then there is stairs here, here, and here, and the shuffleboard, couple of benches, a table there with a high chair, table, and 3 different buffet tables with 3 different types of items of goodies on it, high quality ones. And then downstairs, the rabbit hole rug for the bistro is here, and they can do all of that over there. And then following the path, oh, there is a fountain here, nothing really to do. And then following the path here, you can get to the shed. So with 2 nectar making machines, and then downstairs there are quite a few nectar racks over there, and there's a laptop here and a small bathroom over there. So that's going to be it for this lot and for this video. I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt!